Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a while, but welcome back to the Retro Corner here on the Corky's World channel. I'm Corky, as always, and as you can see, we're going to dive into X-Men Legends on the Nintendo GameCube. And guys, I am super pumped to finally be playing this. Not even just on the channel, but diving back into this game myself, personally. I picked this game up a while ago when we were really hot and heavy in the Retro Corner phase. And then moving happened, so we took a dip on doing some of that. So this might actually be the first time since being in the new house that I'm doing a Retro Corner. So that's super exciting on that front. But I'm also really excited to see if this game holds up as well as my memory serves it to. I have a lot of fond memories of this game. This was probably one of my first games that I really connected with and felt sense of accomplishment for completing and stuff like that. I got a little trivia here before we get going into it. So without further ado, X-Men Legends is an action role-playing video game developed by Raven Software and published by Activision. It was released on the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox consoles in 2004. And here's a little fun fact that I didn't know about. Barking Lizards technology developed the N-Gage port of the game, which was released in early 2005. Players can play as one of 15 X-Men characters with the ability to switch between 4 computer or human-controlled characters at any time. Now, I don't know much about the N-Gage. That seems like that could be a let's talk about all within itself. So the game was directed by Robert G. and Patrick J. Lippo, designed by Tom Odell, programmed by Daniel Edwards. It released around in the area of 2004 across the board on GameCube, PlayStation, and Xbox. And then very early on, it released in 2005 on the N-Gage, which again, it's something I know very, very little about as far as a system itself. Like, it sounds familiar. Like, there's murmurings in my head of what that might have been. And if memory serves correctly, it was just kind of a gimmicky thing that was supposed to be the next big, I want to say, handheld, and it just didn't connect with audiences. So, X-Men Legends follows Allison Cressmere, a young mutant who has the ability to summon and control volcanic ability. As Allison is taught to control her powers at the X-Mansion, the X-Men are sent on several missions. Eventually, the X-Men learn of Magneto's plan to cover the Earth in darkness from his base on Asteroid M. X-Men Legends received generally positive reviews from critics. The Xbox version was the best received, garnering egregious scores of 83 and 82% across the board. Reviewers praised Raven's variation on cel-shaded graphics, and due to the success of the game, a sequel was made called X-Men Legends 2: Rise of Apocalypse, which, if I remember correctly, Professor Sanford at some point might be sending me a copy of X-Men Legends 2, so we could always play that as well. I'm not committing to any certain amount of episodes with this for the reason that, A, this is a Retro Corner, and Retro Corners were kind of supposed to be their own little mini-series of their own. But if we really get into this and we really start feeling it, this could go for the whole game. Like I said, I'm not going to commit anything right off the bat, so we'll just dive into it and see how we feel afterwards. So with the history and the nonsense out of the way, let's get the game going, shall we? I had to clear off some space on the limited GameCube memory card I had because I didn't have enough to start a save file for this, and I was like, well, I'm not going to play the game with no save file.
And in the Far East, the authorities attempted to quell an uprising at a mutant camp, but they had little success.
We interrupt this newscast with a breaking story. A young woman named Allison Cressmere was identified as a mutant. The genetic research organization is now responding to that report, but a mob is...
I'm hoping the game doesn't dip and clip too often. It's not doing great right now. So after this episode, hopefully, if I need to recheck the plugs and all that stuff, I will. I'm pretty sure that the character of Magma, Allison Cressmere, was was made for the sole purpose of this game. Like, and then she was eventually weaved into comics, but I want to say that's, like, this was her origin.
Freeze, mutie!
Hey, Bub, you should have called in sick today.
Boosh. New York. Bub. Bubbalub. God, yeah, off. So the second it knocks that shit off, we should be good to go. Alright. There we go.
You're lucky you're still breathing.
Here's a game tip. To access the world map, pause the game and select the desired map size. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to, after this episode, I'm gonna have to, like, check the wiring to make sure everything's all... Many objects in the X-Men universe can be damaged or destroyed. Some objects will drop useful items when destroyed. I'm gonna have to, like, make sure the wiring's all legit, because I can't keep dealing with it clipping like it does. It doesn't seem to be affecting the camera at, I was gonna say at home. I was gonna say it doesn't look like it's affecting the recording too much, but fuck, it's annoying for me. Look at all this lava. It doesn't look too bad on the recording screen, but man, is it rough to look at on this big screen. I was like, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, motorcycle outside. I'm pretty sure there was a way to grapple. Outfit each character with beneficial equipment that will help enhance their abilities. Go to the character details screen to assign new equipment. Oh.
Think you're bad, mutie?
Think you're bad, mutie? I'm pretty sure they still say that in, like, Ultimate Alliance and stuff. Many objects in the X-Men universe can be picked up and thrown. Hurled objects can do damage to enemies as well as other objects. God, the screen keeps clipping black. Pick up objects with X. Press X or A to throw the object in the direction you're facing. Larger objects might require the Might ability to lift, which I'm pretty sure Wolverine doesn't get that ability. Press Y to jump. Jumping can help you get over obstacles that lie in your path. Pressing Y, then B, can help you clear longer obstacles. And you can devastate enemies in your path with an overhead smash. Alright, cool. Health packs and energy packs are extremely important. Press the Z to restore, the Z button to restore your health, and then X and Z to restore your energy. Use them sparingly, however. Your allies will use health packs on their own if they are badly hurt. Select the preferred health use in the character stats menu. I was like, I wish we were playing the Xbox version, but the GameCube version works just as well. I wish I had an Xbox to be playing old school Xbox games. Wolverine.
Am I playing too rough for you?
This guy. Oh. Used a pack. I thought that's where I was supposed to go. There it is. All right, and we're gonna go there in the next episode. for liking, commenting, and subscribing if you did. Like I said, I'm going to tweak with the wiring a bit to make sure it doesn't keep cutting to black on my end. Hopefully nothing got wonked in the recording itself. It doesn't look like it does. It's just frustrating for me to be playing and then it just cut to black for half a sec or a sec. It's just super annoying. So I'm going to double check my wires and then we'll be back. Guys, always remember to be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you in the next episode. Later days.